What's up guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will share a 7-day step-by-step guide on how you can get out of a rut and finally get your life together. My goal for you is you feel empowered and capable to take on adulting like a boss and have a better sense of direction in your life. Trust me when I say that I know how it feels like to feel stuck, lost, unmotivated, and all you want to do is just lie down watching Netflix all day. But these 7 steps that I'm going to share just never failed to remind me that I am in charge of my life. I can make the change right here, right now, and it's all up to me. And guess what? It's all about just making those seemingly small steps every single day for the next 7 days. And after that, you just feel like you are ready to take on anything and you are ready to take charge. So for day 1, I want you to really dig deep and understand what is your life mission and what is that one goal that you are going to hone in on to make that mission come to life. This will help you better understand that if you have a mission in life, you are not just gonna sit around and scroll your social media feed every weekend because you have a mission that drives you every single day to keep you up, to keep you motivated, to keep your energy up, to keep you driven. For example, my life mission statement that I created maybe like 2 years ago is that I want to inspire positive change through storytelling and leading by example. And that mission really cuts across the goal that I wanted in my career and the goal that I want in my YouTube channel. In my previous job, I had this planner where I had my life mission stuck in front of it, and the next page you will see like what is my goal that year to make that happen. And that time I wanted to be an empowering leader that lets her team shine and excel and succeed, and I wanted ultimately my people to get promoted, to be recognized. And that was really in line with my mission, that I wanted to be a role model. I wanted to lead by example in my day-to-day work, that I was doing things on time, I was showing up, I was doing everything to the best of my ability to succeed in my role, so that my team that I was leading would feel inspired to also excel, and they know that if I can do it, then they too can be promoted. They too can be recognized by their fellow colleagues. I remember when I was facing difficulties handling my team, I just remember that go back to your mission, which is that you want to inspire your team. You want them to feel empowered to make their own decisions. It helped me not give up on that goal and not give up on these people. When you create that life mission and that goal for yourself, you just feel more excited that, hey, I have a purpose every single time I wake up. I don't just lie around all day, or I don't just work myself to exhaustion, but there is a purpose to what I am doing. And I feel like in day 1, you want to give yourself time to reflect. The intention here is that you live every single day with intention, with purpose that is aligned with what truly makes you happy, what sparks joy in your life. Day number 2 is I want you to write 3 priorities every single day. Some of you already have a checklist probably of every urgent task that you need to get done every single day, right? But no, I want you to think about what are really the 3 priorities that are truly in line with your goal and ultimately your life mission. Because you know what, you'll realize that sometimes your long checklists every week, every day may not be in line with what you really want to achieve in life, what your goal is in life. So for example, if I'm going back to my goal before, which is that I wanted to empower my team, I want them to shine. So my priorities would be like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm setting up like one-on-ones with my team so that I build a relationship, or maybe I talk to my own supervisor, maybe get tips from her in line with my goal before, that I wanted to be a thought leader. Then I needed to make sure that I am doing the steps every day to keep my mind stimulated, to focus on strategies that are really out of the box, that will inspire my team to think differently, to take risks. This is very important because it's not enough to set goals. You need to create the building blocks, the steps to get there. And then you just feel more fulfilled that you are doing something for yourself that is in line with what you want out of life. If you want to dig deeper and have a visual representation of your life mission and goal, I actually created a video on how you can create your vision board so that you can manifest your dream life, so you can check it out. Okay, day 3 is move for at least 20 minutes. Okay, before you click out of this video and think that you are not going to just tell me that I need to exercise, because people keep telling me that. Listen, it's not about you doing circuit trainings and carrying weights every single day. No, move, whether it's you walking outside for 20 minutes, or maybe who is your favorite artist? You like BTS? You like Taylor Swift? Dance their songs. Like, there's a lot of dance workouts on YouTube. Sometimes when I just want to be in a good mood, that's what I do. Maybe you are more of like an internal person, and maybe you can try yoga. You can do stretches. What matters is you just move. My reason for it being 20 minutes, because it's not so overwhelming that like, hey, you need to exercise for 60 minutes a day. No, I want you to move because it sets the motion that when you are physically moving, you are also internally stimulated. Maybe you start thinking of brighter ideas. Maybe you just feel more energized. You feel more ready to take on your long checklist for the day. There's something I read before that according to research, you get more productive when you are moving. So when you just put in some movement, it just creates the momentum to do other things besides lying around all day. And if you're still feeling super lazy, I actually created a video on how you can work out even if you're lazy, because I've been there. Day 4 is declutter your space one area at a time. I know decluttering may seem overwhelming, but wait. I emphasize on one area at a time, and usually that starts with my closet. When I am able to fix all my clothes, when I see my stuff all jumbled together for some reason, and I get to fix that and put that into order, like I feel like I can take on the world. I'm like, okay, if I can do this in my closet, I can do this in my bathroom, I can do this in my pantry. Like, usually it just sets the motion. I just end up cleaning my whole condo in the end. You can set 15 minutes of decluttering one area at a time, and you just cannot be stopped, and you just keep cleaning. I also have a video on 5 things you can declutter, which I made a video about. In general, decluttering is so important because you realize like what is truly essential, what truly sparks joy in your life, rather than being so surrounded with so much stuff that you actually don't need. I realized that my purchasing habits were just covering up for things that I actually want to do, that I actually want to spend my time on, like my YouTube channel. Now, we are moving on to day 5, and that is to prepare your own breakfast. I know it seems random, but there's a time when I decided like I want to learn this recipe for breakfast. It seems easy, so why not, right? And there's just a different sense of fulfillment when you get to create something for yourself. Growing up, we get so used to food being already prepared and all you have to do is eat it. But now that you're an adult, there's a different appreciation for food, because most of the time you have to buy it, you have to create it. I actually have a video I remember that I created, that quick and easy breakfast recipe if you are into ham and cheese and eggs too. And for me, that simple act of preparing my breakfast, that I can do things for myself. I am independent. Sometimes we just need that reminder that we don't need anyone else to do things, that we can rely on ourselves and be happy with it. Okay guys, we are on day 6. And this is where it kind of gets real, but it's very important if you want to get your life together, okay? So listen up, come close, come close. I need you to list down your expenses and debt side by side with your monthly salary. Sometimes you just need to see reality black and white for us to realize that we need to make a change. We need to be aware of how much we are spending so that we can plan towards being completely utang free. I want you to feel empowered that you are in control of your money. You are not lacking abundance. You are not lacking more money. You're just probably lacking management. If you just want to have some money left after you get your salary and just not feel like every single paycheck, it's like poof, gone. Oh yeah, I just went to your credit card bill because you spent so much on random stuff last month, and there it went, right? If you don't want to be in pecha de peligro all the time. I don't even like that term, that people were literally crawling to the 15th of the month until they get their salary to pay off their bills. And you know what? It's a nice feeling that after you get your salary and pay off your bills, you're like, oh, I still have some money left. Oh, I can actually put this in my savings. I could have an emergency fund. If you want to get your life together, you need to face that uncomfortable truth that you have debt to pay, that you have bills to pay on a monthly basis that you cannot escape. Because for some people, this might be the reason why you don't want to move. You just want to lie down all day because you don't want to face the sad reality that you are under piles of debt. So maybe that day 6 was kind of heavy. So I wanted to balance it out for day 7, which is that I want you to create your self-care menu. So what is a self-care menu? It doesn't involve watching Netflix all day. It doesn't involve you scrolling on your social media feed for hours. It also doesn't involve you stalking your ex and saying that you're definitely prettier than his new girlfriend. No, we are going to think about productive hobbies that you are going to do if you want to take care of yourself. A good reminder is like, what did you love doing when you were a kid and that you stopped doing because life happened? Maybe it's reading, maybe it's journaling, writing, playing the guitar, or it can also be like things that you do that put you in a calmer and relaxed state. So for instance, there's meditation, there's listening to inspiring podcasts. That's my personal favorite. Also taking the time to do my skincare. Like, it never fails to just put me into like the whew. I want you to think about hobbies, passions that are anything besides involving going on your phone the entire day. I mean, it's not bad to do these things, but when you get sucked into the black hole of your feed and watching videos, you do it for hours on end and you realize that your day just flew by. So just have that list, that menu of when you feel exhausted at the end of the day. Look back in this menu of things that you can do instead. You just feel like you took time for yourself and that you deserve to be taken care of, and you're just ready to take on the tasks to achieve your life goal, which is back to day 1, right? I need to take care of myself so that I have energy to do what I actually love to do. It's not anymore about making excuses. It's not anymore saying what if, but it's making that decision right now that you can start wherever you are to make that change, to live a life that you've always wanted. Then if you want more inspiration in your adulting journey, check out this video when I finally figured out how I can actually be an adult, and this video on how you can take charge of your future this 2021. And I will see you there.